Doom Eternal has been beaten on touchscreen. It was done in October by BobtheBob, and this clip is more recent. He's a Discord admin in my server in the Doom Discord, and today I'm going to tell you how and why he did it in his own words, and then break down some of the fights, including the Marauder and some of the Icon. My name is Allstin, let's dive right on in. So first, let's hear what Bob has to say. In his words, "So I wanted Switch Eternal, but there was still no news on that. And then I remembered Xbox said something about xCloud being used to play Eternal. And then I remembered, hey, Steam has some remote play as well, so I found that app and hooked it up. The hardest part was arranging the on-screen buttons. I have some experience with mobile shooters, COD, PUBG, Critical Ops, but none of them come close to the sheer number of buttons Eternal requires you to use. But the thing most in common was my right thumb does most of the work, so I arranged as many buttons as possible there. For difficulty, I stuck with I'm Too Young to Die, and that was mostly because I wanted to see if, well, it was actually possible. And turns out, yep, it was. And in terms of difficulty, I would say Hurt Me Plenty probably is the highest possible with this setup. The app can be a bit finicky on the touch response, and in the footage you can see the aim just randomly shoots around at times in the full video. Or, as I discovered, the screen can shrink and grow if I pinch in the black areas. Length was about average. Since it was I'm Too Young to Die, I didn't die, so that helped for sure on time. Final Sin, I think, took like a half an hour. It was an interesting experience. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Eternal has so many buttons, and as you saw, the screen was pretty cluttered, but it was fun. I was more of an, I'm bored, I wonder if this works experiment more than anything else. So, I bet this is the first touchscreen Marauder you've ever seen. I know it was for me. So keep this in mind, he is on touchscreen. He still has to do the Doom dance. He's pretty much doing what a console or even PC player would. The dog comes out, he is trying to get it with the ballista, and if you look, he's doing the SHG ballista combo. He got a falter, he got another falter as soon as he turned green. That was awesome timing with his fingers. You can see it went up, kind of messed up the controls a little bit, but he reoriented, brought it back down, boom, green eye flash, trying to get the SSG in. No luck, but gets cornered, so he's fighting off all the enemies. Chainsaws to replenish, dog coming out. He's trying to find another opening, and right there he found it. He got the falter in. That's the design right there. The Doom Dance on touchscreen. The faltering Marauder, all can be done on touchscreen for the kill. So let's check out the Icon now. But if you do like cool videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel and being a part of our community Discord. I'm there just about every day. You're going to see some rather unconventional methods in dealing with the Icon here. You can see he tanks the hit, can't quickly switch to the chain gun shield for that, or the punch there, uses the rockets. It's really anything he has at this point. You're going to find a new weapon here in just a second after he's done rocketing. It is a plasma rifle, and you'll see that he's basically using anything that he possibly can, building up that heat blast as he takes on some of the bigger parts of the Icon. There's a punch. Ouch. Knocked him way out of the way, and you can imagine all the other demons are quite an issue here. Thankfully, he's got the blood punch for that cyber mancubus. And what we're seeming to find out with his Icon is that you really have to use anything at your disposal. You don't have those common quick switching. Look at that, mobile turret, perfect. The Icon does have a bit of a chain gun resistance, but honestly, if you're playing on touchscreen, you gotta do what you can do. You don't have all the quick swaps, you don't have all of the luxuries that you have on PC and console, so be sure you do not take that for granted when you play, coming out with ballistas and everything. So let's take a look at phase 2 real quick. Ooh, even an arbalist. Coming into phase 2, we got the chain gun weapon wheel into the BFG, but no, it's a switch to the Unmaker. Look at this. He's going with what he can. I think he used this because he's able to hit a bunch of different body parts at once, not have to rely on the precision of aiming a BFG shot into the Icon. Same thing with the chain gun instead of using something like micro missiles. And imagine doing mods with this would be pretty tricky, although he does with the combat shotgun. Like I said, anything and everything you can do is what you do on this. Replenishing the ammo to finally finish him off as we jump ahead. Look at this, sticky bombs. You do anything you can. You try to get those hits. It's a little tricky with those, but he lands the shots of sticky bombs on the Icon on a touch screen. He gets 7 out of 8 and then 8 out of 8. Now all he has to do is survive. See, here's the thing about the Icon. He got it on one of the sides. So the Icon will not die. If he is on the side, he finishes his attacks out, his animations, walks back to the center, and then falls there. Will he survive? He's got 7 extra lives, but check this out. This is too cool. You have never seen this end screen like this before. I know I never have. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of video. Check out another one here. I think you'll like it. Great job, Bob. My name is Allstin. See you later.